A lot of us use our smartphones pretty much from the moment when we wake up until we go to bed at night. It has become normal that whatever we do and wherever we go, the smartphone is always with us. And obviously there are many situations where a smartphone is extremely useful. But there are actually moments in our daily routine where we should not use our smartphones because it keeps us from appreciating the moment that we are in. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 moments in which you should better not use your smartphone in order to increase your mindfulness. Check it out. Situation number 1 where you should better not use your phone is while eating. Especially when you're having a meal by yourself, it is super common nowadays that you also stare at a screen. It feels almost uncomfortable to be alone with the food that you're consuming and with the thoughts that you're having. But eating is actually a great situation to train your mindfulness because you're doing something inherently fun and satisfying. And especially if you put some work into the preparation of the food, the taste itself should then not go unnoticed. So the next time you are having a meal by yourself, breakfast, lunch or dinner, make sure that you resist that temptation to pull out your phone immediately and instead you sit a little bit with this uncomfortable feeling and at the same time you focus on the sensation that good food is creating in your mouth. Daily situation number 2 that calls for a little bit more mindfulness is going to the bathroom. You are probably familiar with this feeling. You go to the bathroom and you know you could be in and out of there in 5 minutes, but instead it takes you 20, simply because after you're done doing your business, you sit there and you scroll through your messages and maybe you even watch a YouTube clip or 2. You might try out this new online game that you wanted to test, and when you come out of the toilet, you have no idea where the time went. Now usually we sit on the toilet by ourselves, and this is exactly why we are so tempted to immediately pull out our phones. We simply hate to be alone with our thoughts. But every time you feel uncomfortable doing something, you also have the opportunity to grow and develop yourself, even on the toilet. Sitting there and simply following your train of thoughts can already feel like a mini meditation. Right in the middle of our stressful daily schedules, we actually have these little breaks planned in by nature. All we have to do is actually take advantage of them. So make sure that you treat your toilet break as an actual break. If you are sitting there and you're constantly being on social media, you will go out of the bathroom and feel more stressed than you were before, which is not the purpose of it at all. Instead, use that time to give yourself the downtime that you deserve. And last but not least, situation number 3 in our daily routine where we should definitely not be using a smartphone is right before we go to sleep. First of all, the light that any screen emits affects our serotonin levels in our bodies. And we need serotonin in order to get the sleepy feeling and be able to fall asleep. So if you are on your phone right before you go to sleep, you will have a harder time falling asleep, first of all. But secondly, your body will also have a harder time reaching this deep REM phase that you need during your sleep. But there is also another reason why you shouldn't be on your phone the last hour before you go to bed. And that is simply that it keeps you from reflecting on the day a little bit and forming your own thoughts and ideas of what you learned during those last 24 hours. In our modern day and age, we have become so good at completely drowning out every single thought that we could have throughout the day. And you see that especially in this video. While we're eating alone, while we're in the bathroom, while we're going to sleep, all these situations are situations where we are typically by ourselves and we would have some time to actually think, actually reflect on things, actually develop own thoughts. But we block that out with our phone. And I am far from saying that we should give up phones completely or that they are harmful, because also in this day and age this would simply not be practical. But I think these 3 situations that I mentioned in this video are really situations where it could be easy to not be on your phone, and I think the benefits for you as a viewer here would be enormous. So try it out, let me know what kind of experiences you make with this exercise, and let me know if it increases your mindfulness throughout your daily routine. Thank you guys for watching and talk to you next time.